Hi, this is Majinoni, and this is my review of X-Force number 26. This is Chapter 5 in the Second Coming story arc. It's by Kyle, Yost, and Choi. Now, this is only going to be a partial review, only just because I don't want to give away this major spoiler that happens in this. But I wanted anybody who might be on the fence whether or not to buy this or not to buy it now, because this is going to be a key issue because an X-Men dies. I'm not going to tell you which X-Men it is. Obviously, you know it's not Hope. But I can say that the X-Men that dies is a beloved X-Men. It's an X-Men that, in my opinion, didn't have a good storyline working for their character. They were working on something, but I think they were almost lost with it, and because they never really pursued it or pushed it deeply within the the core titles. Personally, I think that I'm glad they killed this X-Men, only because when they bring him back, probably about a couple years from now, maybe 3, 4 max, they can start fresh with the X character and then probably make them a lot more interesting. Anyways, you get a nice little overview at the beginning about what's going on. And I thought what was kind of nice is the first couple pages is just basically a layout as to what's going on. Granted, you have everything on this page that you need to go from, but at least this way you get an actual visualization. Okay, this team is here, that team's doing this, and you get an overall bird's eye view of what's going on. You have bad guys planning, which that's nothing new. And over here you have the New Mutants team coming back to the island. Now, they want to go to the towers over here, but Scott's like, no, you guys got to come back. You have confirmation that Karma lost her leg, and I'm pretty much like 99.9999% positive that she lost it in the last issue, but the art was kind of bad at a couple spots, because one minute the leg is gone and the next minute the leg is back. And now it's confirmed. And here's an X-Men that you rarely see. I don't even remember his name. But anyways, Scott thinks that they're being attacked because all communication to the base seems to have shut down. You have Wolverine, X-23, Colossus, and Angel fighting with Cable. And basically, for those of you who don't know, the enemies are tracking Cable with due to his legacy virus. So luckily the X-Men split off with from Hope. So now they're just going to follow Cable. And here's the story where it picks off, where here's Rogue and Nightcrawler and Hope, and they're trying to make their way back to the island. Now, I'm going to stop here, only just because I don't want to spoil what's to come. And want to be clear, stopping here doesn't necessarily mean that one of these guys dies. It's just that I don't want to. This is just a nice, safe place to stop, because the death actually happens a little bit farther deep into the story. Overall, like I said, I really enjoyed it. This actually piqued my interest a little bit more than where it was before, because just before it just seemed like here's this mindless run, being chased, and then it's like they're Hope and Cable just one step ahead. Now they finally split the two forces, and eventually the bad guys are going to figure out Hope's been separated from the group, and they're going to have to react to that. And I would say that this may not be like the best issue to start from, in case that you're just looking to start something new or to jump into this, only because there's been a lot of stuff going on. If you can find maybe second printings or first printings, definitely I just go back and get those. Hopefully the strength of the story will continue. Again, it does worry me because the story is so long. To me, it's like, why is this so long? But it looks like there's the potential of Jean Grey coming back, so I'm sure that's the part that's going to delay it. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them. Subscribe to the channel. And like I said, this is definitely I really like this issue. Sometimes I think the death issues are pretty bad, just in terms of badly written. badly plotted out. But this one actually I really liked. I thought they did a good job with it. So until next time.